Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel where God's presence is realized in every nation through the preaching of the gospel, the display of miracles and acts of kindness. Today, we bring you another message that will inspire your faith and renew your hope. So stay with us until the end. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified when we upload new videos. Also, hit that bell icon so you won't miss any of our inspiring content. And if you have a testimony or a prayer request, please write it in the comment section below. Our team will be praying for you. Today's message is titled, You Are Not Alone. In this message, we want to remind you that you're not alone, especially when life feels like it's too hard, the pain is unbearable, and you feel like giving up. This word is for those who feel stuck, forgotten, and misunderstood. Listen carefully because these words carry a powerful message that can change your perspective and give you strength. Have you ever felt like you were carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Have you ever felt like no one understood you or cared about your struggles? Have you ever felt like giving up because the challenges seemed too great to overcome? If you've ever experienced these feelings, know that you're not alone. There are countless others who have walked or are currently walking in the same path. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel disconnected and alone. We live in a society that often values material success, physical appearance, and social status. And when we compare ourselves to those around us, we can easily fall into a trap of inadequacy and discouragement. It's important to remember that you are much more than what you see in the mirror or what others may think of you. Your worth is not defined by external factors, but by the immeasurable value that God has placed in your life. We all go through difficult moments, and sometimes we may feel like we don't have anyone to turn to. However, the Bible reminds us that we are never truly alone. In fact, the psalmist wrote in Psalm 23:4, Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. These words are an example of unwavering faith in the face of adversity. Even when the author of the psalm walks through the valley of death, he knows that he is not alone. God is with him, comforting him and protecting him. Think about that for a moment. God, the creator of the universe, the one who holds the stars in place, cares about you and wants to comfort you in your time of need. He sees your pain, hears your cries, and feels your heart. Remember that you're not just a face in the crowd. You're a child of the Most High God, and He loves you with an everlasting love. No matter how dark the night may seem, God is always present to guide you, strengthen you, and give you hope. But what does it mean to be alone? Do you feel lonely even when you're surrounded by people? Loneliness isn't just about being physically alone. It's also about feeling emotionally disconnected from others. You can be in a crowded room and still feel utterly alone if you don't have someone to confide in or lean on. Imagine yourself as a traveler walking along a winding path. The journey may seem long and arduous, but with each step, you gain experience and wisdom. Every challenge you face becomes a lesson that shapes you and makes you stronger. Remember that your story is not over yet. There's still so much beauty waiting to be discovered and joy waiting to be embraced. Don't lose sight of your dreams and keep moving forward. As you navigate the ups and downs of life, hold on to the belief that you are not alone. God is by your side, ready to help you whenever you need it. Keep your eyes open to the miracles that surround you, and your heart receptive to the love that is offered to you. Embrace the unknown with courage, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your purpose. Sometimes we tend to focus on the negative aspects of our lives and forget to appreciate the blessings we already have. When we're in this kind of thinking, it's important to pause and reflect on all the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can help us change our perspective and appreciate what we have instead of focusing on what we lack. For example, if you're struggling financially, take some time to appreciate the roof over your head, the food on your table, and the health that allows you to work towards a better future. If you're going through a difficult time in your relationship, Remember the friends and family who love and support you. And if you're facing health problems, be grateful for every day you were given and for the medical professionals who are working to help you. When we practice gratitude, we're not saying we should ignore our problems or pretend everything is perfect. On the contrary, we acknowledge the difficulties, but we choose to focus on the positive aspects of our lives. This doesn't make us ungrateful, but rather helps us maintain a balanced perspective. After all, life is full of ups and downs, and it sets up to us to choose how we react to the challenges we face. The Bible teaches us to be thankful in all circumstances. In 1 Thessalonians 5:18, we read, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." This verse reminds us that gratitude is a way of life, and that it does undepend on our mood or the events happening around us. So next time you're feeling alone, forgotten, or like you're going through things on your own, take some time to practice gratitude. Think about all the blessings you have in your life, no matter how small they may seem. This simple act can help you change your perspective and appreciate what you have instead of focusing on what you lack. Remember that even in difficult times, there's always something to be thankful for. And when we focus on gratitude, we open our hearts to receive more blessings. Sometimes we feel alone because we're afraid to open up to others. We may feel embarrassed, ashamed, or afraid of being judged. But keeping our problems bottled up inside only makes things worse. Talking about our struggles can be a huge relief and help us gain clarity and perspective. Imagine trying to solve a complicated math problem without asking for help or using a calculator. You might feel overwhelmed and confused. But if you reach out to a teacher or use a helpful tool, suddenly the problem doesn't seem so daunting. Similarly, when we share our problems with others, we're essentially asking for help to solve our emotional math problems. Talking about our problems can help us process our emotions, reduce stress, and develop coping mechanisms. It also helps us realize that we're not alone and that other people have gone through similar situations. Asking for help doesn't make us weak. On the contrary, it shows strength and maturity. It means we recognize our limitations and are willing to seek support to improve our situation. This doesn't mean we should share everything about ourselves with anyone. It's important to find someone we trust, such as a friend, family member, or mental health professional. Choosing the right person to confide in can make a huge difference in how we feel. If you don't feel comfortable talking to someone in your inner circle, you can also consider joining a support group or online forum. Connecting with others who understand what we're going through can be incredibly helpful. Remember, you're not alone. Reach out to someone today and share your feelings. You might be surprised at how much lighter you'll feel afterwards. We hope this message has encouraged you and reminded you that you're not alone. We would love to hear your thoughts. Please share your experiences and comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Also, subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications of our new videos. Thank you for watching. May God bless you and see you in our next video.